welcome to Ashton Family. So I am officially 14 days post hysterectomy surgery, and I just want to get on, and share a few other things that has happened. So let's talk about it. So, of course, it took me, and I have my notes, y'all, so I won't forget anything. But of course, a couple of days after getting home, I did experience the traveling gas that a lot of women have spoken of. I did experience that. I was taking the gas X. I had been taking my stool softeners, but the gas began to travel to my shoulders. I actually had to do ice packs on my shoulders because the pain just got to that point. And it's so frustrating because you feel it moving around. You know it needs to get out, but it's not moving. And it took me 7 days past my surgery to actually have a bowel movement. I was beginning to get concerned about that. And of course, it did hurt. That first initial bowel movement did hurt, but I haven't had any issues since that very first one, y'all. And so, of course, I was supposed to have a laparoscopic hysterectomy, but of course, after getting on the table, my uterus was too enlarged, so I ended up having an abdominal hysterectomy. So basically, like the C-section cut. And so we also found out from the lab report that I had 6 fibroids on the outside of my uterus, 4 on the inside of my uterus. None were cancerous, thank God. And my uterus weighed a total of 7.5 pounds. Hence, that explains why my stomach was swollen, because that's the equivalent of carrying a baby. So it was 7.5 pounds, and y'all, I'm happy to have that out of there. So my surgery was expected to only be 90 minutes. It actually ended up being 3 hours because of the enlarged uterus, and because I had to have a blood transfusion doing the surgery because I lost so much blood because of the enlarged uterus. And so now when I left the hospital, I was on no restrictions. They tell you can eat anything you want to eat. Just because they tell you that, don't do it, because your stomach still gets irritated. There is still some constipation sometimes. So I would do something that's a lot of fiber. I know I've been doing like the burrito bowls with the black beans and your corn and all those things. I've been doing smoothies. I've been doing fresh fruit because that's gentler on my stomach. So you don't want to have to strain when you get ready to have a bowel movement, because your stomach is still healing. So just think about that. Just because you can't eat everything doesn't mean you should, okay? So yeah, I do have stairs in my house. I have not climbed my stairs since getting home. They're very particular about that. No lifting, no pulling, no pushing, no climbing. So I have not done that yet. I just kind of been in my bedroom, and I am walking around multiple times a day, slowly, but I am walking. I have been having a nerve issue in my right leg, and I've been in contact with my doctor about that, but they think it's more so because of the positioning of the leg during surgery, because I wasn't expected to be in there as long as I was, and it should get better with time. And it does come and go, but if it doesn't get better, they're going to do some light physical therapy with me and that. But hopefully, we're praying that it gets better, because I am walking on it. It's just I have to walk a little slower with that leg because it feels heavier than my left leg. But we'll get through it. I have been doing my breathing machine that they sent me home with. This is to ensure that you do not have pneumonia or that your lungs do not collapse. And you do those like every couple of hours. I have been doing it. My son has been making sure I do that. When he first gets up, he gets me that machine. Hey, you doing your breathing? I said, okay, come on, son. And he likes to watch me do it. I have taken my bandage off. My cut is healing. There is no infection or anything like that. I will say with the bandage over it, it gave me more of a covering. It wasn't as sore, but with the bandage off, it is really, really sore. Hence, you see me in my little button down dusters and gowns I've talked to you about. And so that's what I've been wearing. They're very loose, very breathable, and I have multiple ones, and so I've been wearing it. And this particular one has butterflies on it, so comfort for me. Okay. And lastly, y'all, I can honestly say I am really starting to feel more like myself now. And I will say this: every woman's experience is going to be different. Everybody's healing process is going to be different. Everybody's not going to be moving around at the same time. This is my personal experience. Am I 100%? Absolutely not. I would say I'm about 50 to 60%. I still experience the tiredness from time to time, and I just have to go lay down and take a nap. I was having some back spasms, but that was a result of the 2 blood transfusions I had to have, and it's expected to go away as well. And sometimes, like when I first initially got home, I was getting a lot of chills, but that again was the effects of the blood transfusion. I haven't really been experiencing those things now. So for any woman who has to go through this, look, it is okay to feel all the feelings. It is okay to feel everything. Okay, no matter what it is, because I went in expecting a laparoscopic, expecting to be up and going and doing, and it didn't go that way for me. And so I'm having a longer recovery time as a result of that. But I would rather so much be here than not here. So take your time, heal properly, cry if you need to cry, feel all the feelings that you need to feel. Take your time on your journey and don't overdo it. I am doing very well with not lifting, no pulling, no pushing. Because I know sometimes when we start to feel better, we want to jump back in, but they give us a recovery time for a reason, because they know that this is a major surgery. It's not something small. So allow yourself to be taken care of. I know we like to jump in and do it and get it done, but allow yourself to be taken care of. And I just want to say to any woman who's getting ready to go through this, you can get through it. God will be with you, and you'll come out feeling better on the other end. Because prior to me having this surgery, I was bloated, pain every day, having to go use the bathroom, every 30 minutes. Just really couldn't enjoy life. Getting sick after I was eating. So after this recovery, I'm looking forward to a great life. So once again, thank y'all for watching, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your day.